Good afternoon, everyone. It's good to have a session just before the coffee, always. Okay. So, real quick, who we are. We are Pressmart, started 8 years back. We call ourselves a global social, mobile and cloud company. We are very strong in media vertical. We have got customers around 67 countries. Our core products are e-paper, e-magazine, e-portal, and also what we call as Press Card, which is newsstand. And that's where we started, and that's where we were the pioneers in taking all the newspapers to digital side, and we are very strong in that area. And we got around 2.4 million subscribers worldwide. It's again subscribers coming from almost all the countries. We do have a very strong Amazon as well as Salesforce.com practice, all certified consultants. And we do have a very strong social and mobile practice. So that's Pressmart for you. So we've been hearing a lot of stuff, private cloud, public cloud, then virtualization. So I thought I should come up with something different acronym, and I said, okay, community cloud. So as for Forrester, community cloud is basically cloud infrastructure which is shared by several organizations that supports a specific community and which has got shared concerns. So these are specific to a particular community in a particular vertical that has got a particular needs. That's what is community cloud is as per Forrester. And it can be managed by either themselves or it can be managed by anyone from the outside. It can be on-prem or it can be off-premise. So all kinds of things are possible in community cloud. Now, I want to talk more about community cloud in education, because if you look at schools, right? Schools by nature, they've got a unique set of requirements to automate their operations, and if both education and healthcare verticals are pretty sensitive subjects, because they affect the health as well as they also affect it impacts the next generation if it comes to education. So they are governed by a lot of societal as well as governmental regulations, and automation and IT enablement in these sectors is not that easy. There are multiple parameters that we need to look into. But today, schools are looking towards social mobile cloud technologies to improve their internal efficiencies. And not only that, they are also looking to these technologies as enablers to help them improve the end user experience, whether it is teachers, whether it is our own kids, because today if you look at most of our kids play with the smartphones, they play with the tablets that we do have, laptops are very common. So consumerization of IT has really enabled schools to look into these technologies so that it makes more sense for them to make learning more fun and more interactive. So that's where this community cloud for education concept, we really started at. And what did we do? So we said let's have a small application called MOCA, which we call internally called Mobile Classroom Application. It's an interactive tablet-based education platform, and we delivered it via community cloud infrastructure. So these are multiple dimensions here. It has got an e-reader, it has got an assessment and evaluation frameworks, it has got both mapping and analytics, and also it has got a platform basically where you can partner with a lot of other application providers which can help schools to really take this tablet-based education concept forward. So we've created a platform and wherein you have a multi-dimensional visual, audio and touch-based ebooks with a digital store. And then we also created a lot of collaboration tools and teaching and studying apps for both teachers and students. And then a lot of things are coming from analytics, behavioral analytics. It's not just how many marks that your kid has scored, but rather what he attempted, how much time he took. So it's more like a cognitive intelligence. As he taps the tablet, you collect all the data second by second, and then you create a kind of a behavioral analytics for a particular kid while he attempts to do some tests in the classroom. So it's a complete end-to-end platform we created for the schools. So in the entire ecosystem, right, if you look at schools, it's pretty complex. You have got publishers who supply the books for the schools. So we all buy books for our kids. And then there are parents, as me, as I have a kid, so I need to see how my kid can adapt to this technology. The teachers and also school administrators who can really teach using this technology. And the students who are the end users who carry those tablets and use those technologies. And then the cloud providers, the equipment providers, or the infrastructure providers. So So there is a complete ecosystem that we have built around this MOCA platform, what we call as MOCA Community Cloud Platform. So for publishers, because Pressmart is traditionally a very big in media vertical, we have delivered e-portals and e-magazines to a lot of customers worldwide. If you look at 67 countries, it's not a small thing for us. So they really understand and they trust our brand. So that's the real help for us. That's the first entry barrier we could go. We went to publishers and said, we have a DRM, and all the books we will convert into a EPUB format, which is a digital books format, and we created an e-store, and we said whoever downloads for any kid who downloads the books from this particular store, and whatever we collect, we give it to the school, through school we pay back to the publishers, right? So that's the revenue share model that we created for that. And when it comes to the equipment manufacturers, which strongly binds the copyright, because all the publishers are pretty much secure, wary about or paranoid about the copyright things, right? So the DRM is pretty strong for us, and we have a clear-cut analytics for them to show that how much revenue share they get out of it. So we could really tell them, as we buy a lot of ebooks online from Amazon or any other stores out there, we could implement the same thing for the schools, because that's a mass market and also that's a clear market for publishers. So instead of doing it in a physical format, we said, you can do it in the same way in e-reader, with the e-reader and the EPUB format, and that's a clear-cut conversion of the physical books into a EPUB kind of format. So that's the one of the biggest advantage that publishers have got. Anyway, they're doing it for the other areas, but for this particular scholastic education areas, they want to do it, but they couldn't find the right platform, and we created that platform for them. It has been pretty successful for them. And for the students, parents, and teachers, the main thing that we created is an online collaboration tool, right? So apart from a student, how he fares in the exams, the IQ part of it, but the kind of social collaboration tool that comes with the MOCA helps students what kind of collaboration capabilities each student has got, what he's sharing with his co-students. The things we all do in Facebook or Twitter and all kinds of things day in, day out. In our personal life, we try to, take that to the education side, and so that there's a stickiness to the student, because he's anyway doing it on this personal life, but he can do the same thing as he learns and make that particular learning process more fun, right? More interactive and more interesting for him, right? So that's the kind of social IQ we could really help students. And this is my favorite line, right? It's a smart pack and no more a backpack. So all the kids needs to carry is one tablet. That's it. There's literally no physical books that are out there. And the teachers have got blackboards, which are digital blackboards. Samsung has helped us in one of the case study that I will explain to you. And everything that teacher writes on the blackboard is directly propagated via our central cloud server to the students' tablets. And then he can just with a switch, with a press of a button on the touch on the blackboard, he can propagate that information directly to the student tablets, and it's saved in the student tablets, and he can really see that. So in a way, the complete education we have transformed it using this community cloud with a touch education, touch-based education. So that's one of the key value add that we provided to our customers. And some of the features, like e-assignments, timetable, the attendance modules, which are like automatic, and then the analytics and the cognitive intelligence I talked about. So for the students and the parents as well as the teachers, we took the education process beyond the web. We took it to the mobile and social platforms, definitely supported by the cloud infrastructure that we have created. So in a way, the social mobile cloud, that's what we call ourselves. We could use all these technologies and we could implement to our end customers, which are schools, to make sure that they can get real value add. So that's the MOCA value add that we have provided. And as I said, the vendor ecosystem, we brought all the constituents in the ecosystem. And again, we started it around 1.5 years back. It's not so easy. The main thing that I can recollect is the change management process. To really make students and also the teachers understand that this is possible. School administrators understand this is possible. It took a lot of time for us, a lot of iterations for us with our first customer. And it's a big paradigm shift for them to really make sure that this really works. Because again, as I said, anything we mess out is directly impacting the children, and neither the government or the parental associations are not ready to take it up. So it went with multiple iterations, it went with multiple POCs that we worked with, and we learned on the process. But as I say, apart from the technology that enabled us, the change management and the implementation of the entire project has been a very good learning curve for all of us at Pressmart. So this is the school that we did for first. This is our first customer. It's called La Salle School in Philippines. La Salle is a Roman Catholic institution in Manila. They have schools in 80 countries. More than 80 countries they have got. La Salle has got 16 schools within the Metro Manila area. So there we implemented this project, this MOCA. It's called, internally they call it as Pearl. We started in 2011 with the 5th grade as the pilot for them. And we launched for complete grades, grade 1 to grade 12, for 4,500 students and more than 400 teachers. And it is the first school in ASEAN to go digital. When I say digital, if you look at, see, the things that you're seeing is a digital, the digital board that you have got, and the other one is the docking stations. So during the recess time, Samsung has provided us with a docking station where all the tablets of the children are kept it there, and the data within that particular tablet is automatically backed up to our central cloud server. So you can, whenever you want, you can restore it back. So we have got a docking station for them. So Pressmart, Samsung, which is a device manufacturer, and Huawei has provided the entire cloud infrastructure for them in Manila. So it's a pretty comprehensive, challenging implementation that we have done. In Hyderabad, we have got 2 schools we are in the pilot phase at this point of time, and in Aurangabad, I think Ahmedabad, we have got 1 more school coming up for the pilot space for MOCA. So what's MOCA? What is this community cloud concept? It's more than a tablet or more than just a cloud server. It's a paradigm shift in the way that we handle our education. So it touches all the constituents, parents, students, teachers. It brings the 15 kgs of backpack to 494 grams. If iPad mini comes, it's much thinner, so much lesser. So that grams will come down, so there are no more backpacks. In fact, I was in Philippines last month, and it's so nice to see all the kids running around with the tablets, and they come to me and say, and one guy came and said his e-reader is not working. As usual, sometimes it won't work because they do all crazy things, and he has got exam tomorrow and he's crying there. So we need to fix it as simple as that. So it's a pretty overwhelming experience for us to see all the kids running with the tablets, playing with the tablets, and studying on the tablets, right? So this change management is very important. And as we see with the general cloud computing, the way you migrate to cloud, or to enable the operations using a tablet, or to really make the social transformation of your either enterprise or the way you do business or the way you run your institutions, is the change management is one of the key things that you need to have. So we have got a lot of things like we can kill the tablet in case your tablet is lost. With a signal of GPS, we can kill the data in the tablet. So there's a security component in that. So there's a lot of technology features that we have built, not only our own MOCA application, but also some of the partner features that we built, like the MDM solutions or the security solutions that are out there. So we partnered with them, and we made sure that the entire ecosystem works well and the entire platform works well. So that's the MOCA. In a real quick for some of the snapshots. So this is how the UI looks on the Android phone. So you have the notice boards, attendance, charts, e-reader, Wizard. The StarCare is again one of the partner application. So StarCare is an interesting app that we got it from US, a company called Centromed, where this particular app. So in every school, your kid goes there, and as a parent, you also needs to know the immunization process of your kid. And your kids fall sick, there's a school doctor who prescribes some kind of medicines. So the entire kid medical record can be stored in the StarCare. So as a parent, you can just upload the information there. the teacher can download, the school doctor can download and see what medication she is going on, whether she is allergic to any particular drug, like some of us are allergic to penicillin kind of things, and if something is prescribed, whether immunization is in progress or not. So this is one of the partner app that we got from a company called CenterMed in US, and we deployed it in Philippines. They liked it very well. So every school today has got doctors, and to really make sure that the doctor of the school, your family doctor, and the kid and the parent understands how she or he is faring from a medical standpoint, this StarterKit helps them pretty easily. It's again hosted within our community cloud and integrated with our application. So the point here is the MOCA can really help integrating a lot of these applications, because Pressmart, we created a platform, we created a business model, and we are here to help not only schools but also other institutions who are very much interested in collaborating with us. So we have created everything in place so that we are ready to partner with the companies who really want to come forward and help solve the needs of the kids or any other needs that education sector requires. So we created that platform. So that's the point I want to make. And then we have the test modules, the information about everything here, and some of the insights, some of the comparative study across the subjects, how kids are faring. So again, LaSalle, LSGH is LaSalle Green Hills. Then there are another 17 schools under LaSalle Brothers in Manila. So across Metro Manila. So we are rolling out all this community cloud across these 17 schools. So when I connect back with the community cloud concept, why I call this a community cloud is because for this particular education institutions group, we have rolled out this application and we are rolling out to multiple applications. For example, LaSalle, other school, Zubair School in Manila, they wanted an iPad. So they went with iPad. So the end device may be anything, but at the end of the day, the set from your teacher, and that's it from my side. I think we are all ready for a coffee, and I can take quick questions if you have.